Hello and welcome to the Elevate Show. It's a beautiful Wednesday evening, and alongside me is none other than Benjamin Zulu.
Thank you. Thank you.
Last week we had a conversation. We had daddy-daughter duo in studio, and they talked about a lot of the things that they've gone through as a family. And one of the things that family went through was loss. They went through loss of a son, and it was tough. But then somehow they found joy back. And I remember you specifically saying how it is a beautiful thing that they did not get into depression, that as much as they're saying that dad is doing kautoto fulani, which is like, yes, I will do it, but it brings joy to them and they share the same joy to us. But it's not the same for every other couple when they lose a child.
That's true. And you know, that brings the other question. When we are marrying, we tend to marry out of love. And we say love will overcome everything.
Yes.
And we listen to how the vibe is and the electricity between us.
Yes.
And how stories are unending. And how we laugh. And how you take back to my childhood. And how I feel silly around you. When we marry, we choose from vibe.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
And click. It was automatic, the connection. You know.
Yeah.
But Mikari, I'll tell you something else that makes marriage impossible. Even when the person wants you.
Yes.
Even when you want them.
Yes.
Even when the love is real.
Yes.
It makes that marriage a prison and impossible. That is emotional stability.
Oof.
That is how, when grief happens, when loss hits, it will not be the lovey-dovey.
No.
It will be that person's capacity to stay with you, even when the world is going under, even when the ground under you is sinking. Losing a child is one of the most painful things. It was not meant for parents to bury their children. That's not nature. That life does not operate like that. Our hope is our children bury us, our grandchildren bury us. We don't want to bury young life. Yes. So when life tests marriage, the place that is tested is how grounded you are in higher values beyond happiness.
Yes.
This generation that says, I'm no longer happy, I don't feel it anymore, I think I've grown out of love. You don't make me happy anymore. Me, I don't feel it. It's not like it used to be. That, Mikali, is how you cannot manage economic winter, sickness, storms. And that's one thing I don't wish for you, but I guarantee you it's part of life.
It is.
I don't wish it for you, but you will not be the first one to die among, hopefully, So you will bury people. You will go to hospital. Your extended family, there will be issues. Hopefully not among your children. But just to tell you, the uncertainty, ill health, disappointments, there will be testing. And if there's one lesson we can learn, now that I cannot avoid the uphills of life, can I choose a person I can climb it with, and I can trust them when I'm down?
Yeah.
You know, this generation likes to say the guy has been on, he says I'm keeping him on dry spell. Why am I keeping him on dry spell? You know, why now? And I'm here. And we shall marry anyway. What's the point? Life has dry spells that are compulsory. How will you save them from? How will you save him from them?
Yeah.
There are situations. The men are saying, "This woman, if I don't give her money, how am I prove she can't believe I love him? If he does not pay my rent, if he's not paying the salon, the nails, there will come a time that even if he wants, he cannot pay. What will you do?
What will you do?
There will come a time when those lovey-dovey and the things that we used to prove, instead of checking the person's staying power. And brothers, I gave you Makenya, free, what I wish I was told earlier.
Yes.
Instead of, because we tend to spoil the women we love, we tend to overdo, sweep them off of their feet with the gifts and the songs and constant attention and poetry and prayer. They really overdo. They overwhelm you.
Yes.
I want you as a brother to sometimes, you don't need to manufacture these things. Life is a cocktail.
Okay.
That time when you can't say yes to what she wants, when you cannot show up you can make her happy, you cannot make her happy, hold and see if she will come to lift your hand. Don't marry a woman who you do not see how she handles disappointment.
Okay.
If she screams, loses herself, crashes, ghost, you needed that before commitment.
Yes.
You needed that data. And this is not about testing people because it's annoying when you're just running pranks on me. It's just be observant because life brings it for free. Mikali, we have been on this show with you when people said, when we lost our child, the person became cold. When I lost the job, she stopped respecting me. Yeah. When I was dismissed at work, when I became handicapped, when I became sick, when I became chronic, the person could not. this was not a marriage it was not built on your soul. It was built on the curves. And women, as you add these things you're adding, what are you promising now? So let's say you go and stitch something on top. Yeah. Now, what are you promising? That you shall always be this perfect? And I hear bleaching needs maintenance. I never knew that you don't just do once. No. You should also keep.
If you stop, woe unto you.
The body is used to your real color and it is producing the cells in that original color. You have to keep.
And children will come in your original color.
You know, the melanin does not understand.
Yes.
I never knew it's expensive. I used to think it's one-off.
No.
So what are you promising? As you modify your body so much when there's no sickness.
Yes.
As you overpromise the shape. Yes. And I'm not saying you should not enjoy your beauty. I'm just saying if you're looking for marriage-minded men, there's a madness they don't need. Okay. Marriage-minded men don't need you to be extreme to win them.
Yes.
What, the women who are doing so much is because they're going for business, not marriage. Please, can you stop confusing these things? They're preparing a commodity. They're going for sale. You understand? And I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying some of you who want marriage-minded men who can withstand when you fall sick, who can withstand when you cannot show up in bed, who can withstand when you don't have all this. You need to pick a man who from the beginning was marriage-minded. And marriage-minded people want to see your heart, your soul, your patience, your character, your faith. You pray. Some of you come from prayerful mothers, but you are the prayer item. You know, instead of being another prayer, instead of being a prayer partner with your mother, men, please marry prayer partners, not prayer points. You know that's the problem with men. You're marrying the prayer points. Her mother is so prayerful, but she's the prayer point. You have to marry the one who has values. Yeah. You know. I don't mean to have a bias towards firstborn daughters. I'm not saying there's a problem in other daughters. I just experienced. These Mikalis seem to really copy their mothers on good values. I'm not saying all of them are good. I'm just saying just learned. They are raised more strictly, you know. They are beaten more. They are disciplined more. Everybody has their own strength. I'm just saying, as you choose, can you choose the values? I think in African family structure, we said firstborns are not always the one born first. No. It's the one who accepts responsibility, okay? When families are bigger, the one who that's the one. That's the one. There's usually another one you learn later. So just to tell you, Mikali, now that this is so sad, having to deal with grief, but now that we can't shake it away, but now that there's no way of, we just hope for the best, but we cannot control it. What is next? Pick a fighting partner you can count on when life turns south. Let me finish the story about kamikaze. You've heard of those kamikaze missions from Japan? It's a Japanese term. There was a Mongolian empire, a very fierce army that used to conquer most of Asia, just conquered, they killed, very fierce. Mongolian empire was one of the largest ever forged in the world. When they reached Japan and the samurai warriors, there's some fighters called samurai, they fought back, but they were being defeated. Then some wind came from nowhere, and because of they come by the ocean, the wind helped Japan by defeating the Mongols. And they retreated, their ships are destroyed. They came again after a few years. That time the samurais had prepared. When they fought, the samurais were being defeated again. The wind again happened. And so they call it divine wind, kamikaze. That's what they call that. There are some things, so people say, what if the divine wind did not happen and repeat itself? Because that's not just coincidence. How does it happen just and come back again? And it's helping the same guys. You know, Mikali, I hope for you find some divine wind, some kamikaze. When I give comments on people who are getting married, I tell them, there are some things I honestly tell you it's not because I was a strong man that my family stood it, that we survived it. I can tell you it was some divine wind. But there are other things also. They will come in divine wind and they will involve a loss. There will be favor even when there is sickness. There are things you pray about year after year after year. I don't wish this for you. It's just my observation. While there is still grace to be laughing and doing things there's another side of your life that is painful and stubborn and it's not changing. If you marry a person who does not want to deal with your pain, they will leave. If you marry a person who doesn't want to see you crying and wait on you when you have no answers, why your mother doesn't like you, why your sister hates you, why witches are ganging against you, if you marry a person who cannot deal with your wound, it's only a matter of time. These girls are very pretty when they're on makeup, but there's a day she'll be throwing up because she's expectant, and she's throwing up into your hands. Okay, sorry, let's not go there. But just to tell you,
Yes,
this curve goes away when they go into maternity.
Yeah.
They don't even walk in the right style. They don't even wake up. You have to lift her to take her everywhere, you know. And help her to turn at night. Forget turning yourself, turning somebody else.
Yeah.
Marry a person who likes you so much they find pleasure in alleviating your pain, in assisting you when things are down. Stop dating in a coffee date and Java alone. Check life also.
Yeah.
Check this person's loyalty to their friends, to who they are with, because you shall occupy that place. Stop taking it lightly when a lady is being rude to the waiter, when a guy is being rude to the conductor. You'll be one day the one irritating them like that, in the position of the waiter. You're the one they will handle like that. Check character, please. Stop going only for the cash, for the curves. Those things are passing away.
Please.
If grief shall find you, if sickness shall find you, I hope not. But because life is like that, I hope the person who's holding your hand as you bury your mother, as you bury your father, that person sticks with you when you cannot be there for them because you're down, because you're suffering. Please choose character.
Hey! Whew. And you did a very good thing because now it just segues into the guests that we have on the show today. And we'll be introducing them after the break. But we're talking about that person that you ride and die quite literally. Not how you are using it. Okay? We'll be right back after the break. Welcome back to the Elevate Show. We're talking marriage, grief, and finding purpose. And the question we're asking you today is, can grief make a marriage stronger, or does it pull couples apart? Can grief make a marriage stronger, or does it pull couples apart? And we had a beautiful conversation before. And Zulu, you set the basic. As much as we're looking at everything else, as we're interviewing for marriage, we also interview for so much more, because we never know what life will throw our way. So is this your literal ride or die? And our guests today, this guy, I saw him many, many years ago. A small, young man, the Alkananzanza industry, but I'm happy with the journey that he's taken. I'm talking about Nimrod Nick of NN Suits. Lovely to have you on the show. And Namelok Sabore, well known as Miss Sabore.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Mmesema ni Mr. and Mrs. nani kwa sababu nyinyi wote brands pekee. So it's Mr. and Mrs. who?
Satiana. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for having us.
Karibuni sana. Lovely to have you. And we've seen your journey. We saw the introduction to social media, because you are already a brand on your own, and we have judgments. We can call you out, we can say things, but then you took the time to introduce Miss Sabore to us. And we've seen the journey. It's been what now?
It's been 4 years now.
4 years. Yeah. Mnafaa kusema Miss Sabore sasa 4 happy years. Yeah.
Yeah. 4 years of learning.
4 years of learning.
Yeah.
How has it been for you, Namelok?
It's been a good ride with good experience and bad experiences.
Yes.
But I thank God we're here.
Absolutely. And what the conversation we're having today is not an easy one. It's not really an easy one for anyone. And like Zulu said earlier, it's one of those things that you never wish for. You never think it. When we're doing life, we don't think it. We don't even imagine it for ourselves.
You don't even see yourself going through that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But this happened. This happened. Maybe we can go through the day that this happened, because it wasn't just any other day. It was a momentous day even for Kenyans.
Yeah, Kenyans.
Many years later, as we do this day, you're also doing this day in
25th June.
Yes.
Wild day, yeah?
Wild night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a wild night, but from 24th all the way to 25th June.
Okay.
It's a crazy one for us as a family and also as a nation,
Yes.
because we remember all the fallen soldiers that fell on that fateful day. But to us also, we always deal with our own grief, whereby we lost our firstborn child. You get what I'm saying? As people were invading the parliament, we were losing our child, literally. Yeah, so it was crazy.
Yeah, and I remember watching a video where Namelok, you were saying that you had told him, because he was always at the forefront.
Yeah.
Hizo maandamano zote alikuanga tu always at the forefront.
Imagine on that
There's
fateful
videos.
night,
Yes.
he was planning to go to the parliament the next day.
Yeah.
Then I went for labor.
Were you due on that particular date?
No.
Ah,
It
so
was a
this was
week.
emergency.
But it has been stressing me up. I was asking him not to go. I think that made even labor come earlier.
Yeah, even my grandfather told me to quit you know, my grandfather was a politician as well. So I was trying to take to his upon his steps and all that. Then he told me, slow down until you get your baby. So the day that he told me to slow down is the day she goes to labor. I just came back from the protests, and that's the day that that horse piped me the water.
Yes.
So it left my shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I came back home with you know, holding my arm, and she didn't like it.
Of course she did not. She's
Yeah.
in labor in
Yeah.
Boko, being a warrior
Imagine.
for this nation.
You know, you never see it coming because our due date was supposed to be 4th of July. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So there was no business on 4th of July and 25th June. You get what I'm saying? So in my mind, I knew I have 1 more week to protest for my nation so that my daughter, who was to come that day, can, you know, come to this world, or rather to this nation, can come to a better nation. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In terms of values, you know, the government by itself. You get? So I was trying to fix
Do
my
your
daughter's
civic duty
Yeah, you get
at
what
the
I'm saying?
forefront,
Yeah,
yeah.
but it ended up costing me.
Yeah. How was that night for you, Namelok, going to hospital? Where was your mind at? This has come early, and we're going to hospital in the middle of the night.
So as for us, we were like, okay, we paid for everything, but I didn't know the labor would come that like earlier than expected. But as for Nick now, he was stressing me with all this, and the night was terrible because I didn't know what is happening to me. It's my first baby. I don't know if it's labor or what. So we rushed. Actually, he was driving with one hand, and I'm like, what? Be careful. What out? Like, you know, we got to the hospital, and I was admitted. What happened, babe?
Yeah. Yeah, she was actually I've documented everything.
Okay.
Yeah. This is a crazy night from the car not starting to getting another car. You get a lot was just not adding up. You get what I'm saying? To a lot of delays in getting her to the hospital because we had paid for a VIP. We expect if you're paid for a VIP, straight up we go to our VIP room. You had to wait. A lot of
This is
stuff,
Family
yeah.
TV.
Yeah, I was fast.
I saw it.
You're so smart.
I saw it coming.
You said come.
Yes,
But
I
it was a lot of stuff that I tried to, you know, when you come, you know, that time you don't even see the bad things happening. You just like, okay, just get us a room. Let's wait. So
And we
were
didn't
getting
tell our
into-
parents. We wanted to surprise them.
So your parents did not know?
They didn't know. Like, you know, the influencer, you know, they always want, you know, surprise.
Oh,
the baby's
yeah.
here.
We are
You get what
working
I'm saying?
towards a thing.
Yeah, you get
So
what I'm saying?
mnafanyia wazazi influencing. Sio sisi peke yetu.
Yeah, it was
Wanted
crazy.
just to video
because-
call them, the baby's here. You know,
Yeah.
you're paying for everything.
You get what I'm
Like
saying?
Guyana,
You know
you
when
pay
we-
for
when
the
you've
best
paid
room
for
you can ever
premium.
imagine.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. So things were just not working out right.
actually, they were watching the TV, watching the Mandamano, asking me like, "Oh, when you feel the labor, you let me know."
You get what I'm saying? There's a lot
That
of
was my
negligence.
last right.
Yeah, a lot of negligence.
They were watching the TV.
Yeah. So eventually it gets to a point now you're ready to give birth.
Yeah.
I got tired.
No, she
We
was.
labored for how long?
These people let her labor from 10 p.m. the previous night
Yes.
all the way to the next day 3 p.m. I swear down. For real.
And there's no option like, let's go to
CS,
and
you
it's
know.
just
Yeah.
at the end of the corridor. Like I can literally see the theater. You understand?
you get how
There's a lot
crazy
of darkness that happened that day.
Had
like,
the doctors gone to Mandamana? I mean,
Are they also
They were all actually they were watching and now they're starstruck because they're like, I think I've saw into somewhere, you get what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, with the people covering it and all that. Like, okay. So it was just crazy. And now you know, we've paid premium services.
Yes.
You expect premium thinking from these people. They should be thinking for me.
Yes.
I've paid for you guys to work.
Sure.
For me.
I'm not a
You get what I'm
doctor.
saying?
Sure.
Yeah. So they should have been in a position to see that she's in distress for like the last 10 or 12 hours.
Goodness.
To even tell us, you know what, now let's go for CS. It's just a matter of adding a few coins and you could have had the baby. You understand?
Yeah.
And it was just crazy because now the baby comes out and they had weighed the baby and I don't know if the weighs are faulty because our baby happened to be 4.5 kgs, yeah?
yeah,
Can you imagine
huge.
imagine. That is like, you know,
No.
death penalty. You get what I'm saying? So at some point she was actually losing her life. because she was gasping for air, and I'm like, yo, I can't lose you right now. I need you. You get what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness.
You get what I'm saying? It was a horror movie for me. So I'm trying to, hold her together and all that stuff.
Did you know immediately? Did they
Yeah, I
say?
did. No, I just saw the doctor's face. So I saw it in his face.
Actually, they used vacuum, babe. Don't forget
yeah,
that.
yeah.
They used
Did they tell you
vacuum.
they would use that before they
No,
did?
they didn't tell me.
They
Imagine
told
they
us
told
this is possible. It can be used. We didn't know
Yeah.
it could affect baby's brain.
Yeah. Actually, if had they planned us before, they didn't even put us through a pep talk of vacuum and all that stuff. They were asking us about vacuum when the baby is already here. Like, the baby Simon Kwama kutoka. So they're like, okay, can we do you guys a lot? Like, I'm panicking. Then I'm like,
Use
are we gonna
anything.
have
I
a
want
baby
my
if
baby.
are we gonna have a baby if you use that? Yeah. Go ahead. So after we lost the baby, I'm looking at the laws of Kenya. I'm like, okay, what's this, bro? You get what I'm saying? So even the baby survived. It's crazy.
But Mikali, even if I'm not an expert, who delivers 4.5?
KG on normal, but
The moment for you,
Yeah.
Namilok, that you realized what is actually happening, that I went through a distress birth, and now my baby is here, but I don't have a baby. How was that moment?
just go ahead and answer.
I can say it was a very dark moment for me because I believed I could have delivered that baby safely because I have never had any complication since
Through the
day one.
pregnancy, yeah.
So I felt so heartbroken and everything just happened so fast. I saw my baby coming out, but I didn't hear a cry, and I saw a lot of doctors. You see that?
The face.
I look at my husband and I was like, is my baby here? You see, he was waiting for that baby, but the facial,
You know, you
Let
expect
me-
your husband to
yeah.
be
So
very
I
happy,
stood
joyous.
up. They were actually preparing me to. I stood up and I was just going mad on the corridors. Like everyone was like, sit down. Oh my days.
You
It
know, it's
was
crazy.
so bad. I couldn't even imagine this to the worst enemy. No. Like that was the most hurtful moment for me. I can't lie. Yeah.
I don't know if it's a procedure, but it was so diabolical of them to take the baby to the ICU.
They did.
Yes, I knew the baby was already gone, but of course they wanted a few coins. The baby was
Even
the
in
ICU.
this state?
Yes, bro, this is business, bro.
Okay.
This is business. You get what I'm saying? So they took her to the ICU. They told me to follow them over there. Then they pronounced her dead from on that side.
On the ICU.
So you can imagine coming back to break that news to her. It was a different floor coming back. It was crazy. Now the nurses, most of the nurses, they knew us because the pregnancy had gone viral that time. It was everyone in gossip, where all those media outlets. So we get back. She's looking at me like, "Is the baby okay?" Then I'm like, "We didn't make it." Then they bring the baby in. They hold her. Their nurses taking pictures for us.
What?
Yeah. They're like, "Can we take pictures for you guys?" Yeah. It was crazy.
They were asking us for like we should sign up for psychology, whatever.
Yeah, see,
And I'm like, I don't need I
And they
don't
didn't
need
even
help.
waive
I
off a
need my
shilling.
child. Like you can't tell me right now to sign up for a psychologist session. Like what do you mean?
Yeah.
I told them I don't want it. I will heal. I know God will heal me, but I need my child, and they didn't give me. Actually, they asked if we can go bury her or we leave.
Wait,
Or until we leave the baby,
Yeah,
we donate the organs.
They ask you, like they don't
If you want
even
to
give
donate
you
the
time
organs.
to think. Of
You
what
can
to do.
imagine you've lost your baby. Somebody's asking you if you can donate your baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you donate the
Like,
organs.
donate, just forget about her. She never lived.
Like forget about it. Just
Do you
leave
get
it
how crazy
there.
that
I
stuff
think
is?
the people who are asking you to see counselors are the ones that actually need counseling.
Imagine.
Because what emotional
It was
intelligence
great. I hope
is
they're all
not
fired by
happening
now
here
over there.
right now.
Good thing I have all their faces. But anyway, let's
So-
God do.
oh, goodness.
Is best.
They actually asked you to stop recording. at
Yeah,
some
when
point.
they realized then messed up.
Yeah.
And they stopped.
Yeah, they told me stop recording. Why am I stopping to record? And what Jesus family were going live on your hospital when they're delivering.
Yeah.
What is the difference between me and them?
We're
Is
all
it because
parents.
theirs was perfect and now mine is messing up? Now you don't want me to record your mess? Yeah, that's the questions I was asking myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, because way before they seen me record way before that.
Yeah, and they were okay
They
with
were
that.
okay with it
Because they knew
all
the kind
along.
of clout you would
Of
bring
course,
to the hospital.
of course, they knew, and of course they had they'd seen the media outside that were waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah, my videographers, my photographers, they're all waiting. She didn't know. Imagine telling them, bro, I'll call you guys tomorrow. We have to wait one more day.
Namelok,
But the baby's gone.
do you get to spend another night in this hospital?
Yeah.
Left. Babe,
No, this is night.
Oh, we
People
slept.
slept there.
By then we
slept
slept.
there.
We slept through.
Our baby was in the mortuary as we were in the same room sleeping without a baby.
Yeah. Imagine.
And we're asking ourselves, bro, what's our baby doing in the mortuary? And we were sleeping in one bed. Do you get how crazy the stuff is?
So sorry.
Yeah.
And so the intensity of what is happening at the moment is I don't even, do you have a support? Do you, at this point, do you call parents because they don't know?
I first called my mom. No, I first called her sister for her to come. Then I called my mom to ask her what I had done to one of these. Is there curse in the family? Then I called my grandpa. Then last person I called was my pastor. And and my pastor said a long prayer. It's actually in the mountains that time. We had gone for prayers. Yeah, it's called Pastor Njoroge for Sitam. He's a very good pastor. Yeah, so it gave me hope, but I was like, man, what are you even telling me? I'm like,
It's not Peter.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I appreciate him. He's a pillar of our family in terms of hope. Yeah, in terms of encouragement and all that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Pastor Njoroge of Sitam. Yeah, and my family as a whole. So by the time we're breaking in the news now, everybody's like, why didn't you tell us? Why did you tell us?
Yeah.
So, but it's too late. It has happened.
It has happened. This
It's
is
a
what we're
lesson.
dealing
Yeah,
with.
so it's a lesson that now we are now starting to,
Yeah.
learn as days go by.
By the time we're sleeping and waking up the next day, the reality is setting in now.
Yeah.
That we have arrangements to make.
Goodness.
It
We
is
have
crazy because
burial.
in the morning my mom showed up and
Fasting from
then
Tanzania.
we started filling the papers, the procedures, the death certificate. Then actually my mom, though, like she opened her eyes like, this baby is too big. How did you push our baby? When she was washing her and dressing her,
Very healthy baby.
I really cried. I didn't know I had a huge baby like that, and I wasn't supposed to push that baby, So it was, now the reality is kicking in. I'm supposed to go to the cemetery. Other moms are going home. Actually, on the corridor, you find the doors are written, congratulations, it's a boy.
Yo.
Congratulations, it's a girl. And you're
Let alone
heading to the
that.
mortuary?
Let alone that. You hear people screaming outside there. They're happy. Yeah. Babies crying all night. Do you get how that moment is? You get what I'm saying? Through the night,
I
babies
didn't
are crying.
sleep that night. I didn't.
Yeah.
I was like, can I just wake up? I just want to see how she was because I didn't get to see her properly.
No.
And what I believe is like God's plan. It's God's plan. And now He restored. You understand?
Yeah.
He restored in the same dates. We were supposed to deliver the other one. So I feel like it was God's plan.
Yeah.
And actually, maybe my labor coming early made Nick not.
I feel like my
maybe
baby chose
something
me.
could have happened
Yeah.
to him at that
My
time.
baby sacrificed me. Herself for me to live.
Yeah.
Because trust me, because the next day I was gonna be in Parliament. If they shot me with a water cannon, what about a bullet?
A live one.
You get what I'm saying? Because I was at the forefront always getting people the best news possible.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? When I went live, everybody, Nairobi and CBD relevance, they always watch my stories to know what's going on. You get what I'm saying? So it's just crazy, but yeah.
And I'm sure for people, because we had a show last week here, and we had a father and a daughter, and they shared how they lost their son, and how it was such a difficult moment for them, because sometimes we only have each other, and we don't know to what extent we have each other until something like this happens. So in terms of the two of you growing together, understanding this, and being intentional in just creating a safe space for each other, how was that journey?
Wow. I go first, you go first.
Yeah, sure.
The
You're going
journey
to argue about you go
Yeah.
first, you go first. How cute.
yeah. At that point,
Yeah.
that's the point that you realized, why did you guys even know each other? You get what I'm saying? Was it because of the baby, or was it because you guys love each other for real and are ready to, to move mountains for each other?
Okay.
So I did not even start. Okay, that night, of course, through actually from losing the baby, there's only one doctor. If I go back to Nairobi West, that's the only doctor I can talk to.
Okay.
He was an Indian. I think I still have his number. I think 2 years later, I think I have the confidence to go talk to him. Yeah. He's the only doctor who cared what I was going through.
Okay.
Yeah. Sat there, talked to me like a father, like a grandfather. He was very old. And told me that God got me. It's going to be possible. He told me 1 year later, bro, I swear you're going to have a child. Yeah, he told me that because he was called when now things are going thick and thin.
Yes.
When these other people had messed up. It was crazy. So when he came, he just looked at me. He knew I didn't deserve it because he could just feel my energy. Took me to the side, talked to me, gave me his number and all that. That's a person who knows you need somebody at that moment.
Yeah.
The rest of the doctors, back to work, to the next client. Oh, see a gynecologist. It's crazy. They are going to make money for the boss, the next client. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was with her through that moment, and I was just thinking about what the doctor had told me.
Yeah.
Told me to stick around, like she needs me, and of course I knew she needed me.
Yeah.
So I was there through that, but the next day I talked to her mom now, and I promised her mom that I got your daughter. You get what I'm saying? I told her, Mom, don't worry. The person that you've always known is the person your daughter will always know. So anything won't change. I won't go. So people thought, because she's a Tanzanian and all that, now I was going to
Let her go
leave
back
her,
and
settle it down with a
Irina
Kenyan
mama.
lady. Yeah. Told her, Mama, worry not. This is our daughter right now.
Yeah.
Kenyans have accepted her, and we're going to protect her and trying to get another child.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And the journey started off like that.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
look, how was it for you?
Okay, me, I really knew God
Yeah.
proper. And that's the mental
Yeah.
loss.
Yeah.
I really faced him like, bro to bro, let's talk now. What is happening with my life? You didn't tell me this is the script, you understand?
Yeah.
Like, hizi ni vitu nasikiaga kwa watu wengine, you
Movies,
understand?
yeah.
Like movies or something. Ama unasikia kwa mtu mwingine, it has never happened to me. And I ask God to give me strength. I'm not going to therapy. I'm not going anywhere but through God.
Yeah.
And why not? God didn't leave me. God held me down. I can't lie. God, no one came for me. Yes, my husband was there. My mom, our parents were there. But the root of everything that I am
God.
today, God.
Yeah.
And shout out
God.
to Kondewa as well.
Oh,
Yeah, there is a friend of mine who was also lost a baby around the same time. So they were really encouraging each other all through.
Yeah, but
Yeah. And also, yeah. And it's try times, when you lose a baby, or rather when you give birth,
Yeah.
you have to wait for 40 days for you guys to try again to have another baby. So you get why couples, who have lost a baby separate at that moment. Some people can't wait for 40 days. Within that 40 days, it's not going to be easy.
Okay.
There's going to be doubts from her, like, are you going to leave me for another woman?
Yeah.
So now that we're having the 40 days, are you going to try and have a baby with another woman to make yourself heal? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All that is going through her mind. And it's upon me to make sure
You keep
that
assuring.
is not in her mind. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
By being with that. So I'd go to work for 2 hours, 3 hours. I'd leave the house at around 10, 11. By 2, I'm back in the house.
Okay.
And spend the rest of the day with her. Until we got to that point, now we can start trying and having another baby. She can attest to that. I was always there. And weekends, we'd go outside together. I'd take her to polo events, Hennessy events, premieres. We'd go to 1824 on Sunday with her. And it was also, me doing that was also to toughen her up. Like, you got this. These people think you're weak. I want to show you that they're strong, because they try to get in her nerves whereby a person comes to her when we're in the table. We know that you know we lost a baby.
Yes.
But you're still coming, you'll be like, hi, how are you? How is the baby going?
Oh no.
Yeah, how's the baby going? Did you leave her with the nanny?
Even asking why are you drinking and you have a child.
Yeah, and you're
And
breastfeeding.
you literally know I've lost.
You get what I'm saying?
So you had to relieve this.
Yeah, so we
moment
tell
over
them,
and over
we
and
tell them,
over.
the baby is okay. She's the nanny. We have a very amazing nanny.
They pay a shot.
Yeah. Yeah. And us saying we had an amazing nanny was actually probably us manifesting an amazing nanny, because we have one now in Mercy.
Best of all.
Our current nanny right now,
Yeah.
top. We left her with the baby right now in the house.
Yeah.
We don't. They are having the best of their times over there.
Yeah.
We know that. But that time, so we'd see that. We'd be like, it's okay. And we know you know the news. After the 11th, she'd go to the washroom, cry, come back. We have shots. We leave the club. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we get to the club. On the way home, I'll just tell her, Mama, what do you know? It's going to be okay. This is us. God got us. You understand?
Yeah.
And eventually,
God
had
really
her back.
did show
Bro,
up.
have you seen our daughter? Hey, if you're not seen our daughter, go watch. Go and follow Zara, bro. There's Zara out here.
I know we've been talking quite a
Yeah.
bit, but
Do you notice, Mwikali, the greatest pain here is not the laws, but the unfairness,
yes.
the negligence, the deception, the money-mindedness. And I hope we are all learning that before we complain there are no jobs or there are no opportunities, let us see how especially first-time couples suffer
A lot.
for trusting, thinking these are professionals, they know what they're doing. You know?
Influencers are misleading people outside here. Please. Don't listen to me. I'm one, yes.
Yes, exactly. I'm going
But
to say
listen to me for suits and vibes. They're just listening for me for suits and vibes.
Yeah.
But when you come to life, live your own life, bro.
Mwikali, I think it's time we took the medical care to another level.
Yeah.
Let's stop leaving this business to just those who have studied it. Those of us want to start the Aga Khan is not, I'm just using examples, may not be an hospital or a doctor. It's not always for MPJ to have been, we can actually say, come up with passion projects to start caring maternity work. Because I have another couple of friends I saw who the mother lost her hand because of mishandling, and that just those few hours, those 24 hours, you know, and they were not told what should be done. It was just pure negligence, you know.
Yes.
And what he's saying is that sometimes if only you have, because somebody should have told you if you are due in 2 weeks, any day can be due date. Okay? That last month, any day can be the due date. If you are dealing so much weight of the baby, you know, you should not even stress the mother that far. You don't need 36 weeks when the baby has reached and we are 32, 34. Now they know. I'm sure even the second experience, they will tell us.
The second one was not on us. Bro, our aunties, her mother, they took over, bro. They're like, so you influencers, stay out of this. Because the second one now, we were still trying to go for the, flamboyancy, Coptic
Premium.
Hospital. Yeah, Coptic Hospital. Hey, Coptic kept us waiting because of insurance for like 3, 4, 5 hours, was it?
Yeah.
When it got past that, auntie, okay, Pumwani it is, bro.
So the second one was
Yeah,
Pumwani.
Pumwani. And we went to Pumwani. Hey, she got to Pumwani.
Now look what happened at Pumwani.
Do you know culture shock?
Money was the ghetto for me. At first. I
I
was like on the corridor, every woman's legs are up. Like, you can literally see everything.
yeah, and
And I was like, you're not going to leave me here. We are
She
going
was
to sleep
actually
the way we
crying.
slept at Nairobi West. What do you mean? We're
know-
going to be together here. He left me.
Pumwani,
Hakuna room ya kukaa na wewe Pumwani.
Then-
Pumwani door has this door like ikona rails here, so it looks like a
Like-
jail, bro. She was looking through, and they're like, bro, why are you leaving me here?
And
man?"
you are wearing the same dress. You
I'm
see,
telling
if
you.
you have watched this baby farm,
Yeah.
the way they are wearing the same,
The same dress, yes.
And the gate
Blue.
is like a jail gate, and baby's telling me bye.
It was
I'm
wild.
like, what
And
do
bro,
you
we just go
mean?
there. Man, there's this doctor that comes in. She comes in with a
speaker.
JBL speaker, playing on my piano. Be in my room. I'm like, huku ni wapi, bro? You get what I'm saying? I'm like, these are the people who want to deliver my baby. After losing my previous baby, I'm like, God damn.
No way.
Nah. Then he came to me, he's like, bro, I know you. He told me in law. Bro, I know you. I've seen you at 2024. Why do you know it, bro? We know your story. So they already knew us. Like, we know your story. We got this.
We got this. Okay.
But he said that and went away. Through the night. So what gave us hope at Pumwani?
Everyone has.
Everybody was holding their baby.
Okay.
There is no
Nobody's
bad news,
crying.
Like
Actually,
at all.
yeah, actually, there's a lady who came there.
She aborted.
She had aborted. Actually, the baby was hanging. You get what I'm saying?
Crazy.
And both baby and the mother survived.
That's
Miraculously.
How much that place. Shout
Another
out to
lady
Pumwani,
came.
by the way.
Another lady came who was mentally ill.
She didn't want the baby.
Yeah, she didn't want the baby.
Yes.
They delivered her. Mentally
So
ill.
different from the
Girl, I
previous.
know. So because we were all, you know, let's just be honest. Kenyans have always been against government hospitals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Considering the stories, you know, from
Yeah.
when you go to Pumwani, every single person that we were calling that tuko Pumwani, the first thing, mtoto asiibiwe. You get what I'm saying? You get, like, so we got there. I paid all security guards. For you know this is Kenya, bro. I just told them, bro, everybody be on the norm, and I'm
Huyu ni
gonna.
ako na mtoto wangu.
Yeah, so I was like, all the money I'm gonna spend for premium, you guys are gonna feel good. You get what I'm saying? So I paid for all that. Then there was still a little bit of negligence because also at Pumwani they prioritize a lot the emergencies. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Which is normal.
Yeah.
So they were seeing her
okay,
dialecting was
But I
a little
didn't
bit
want to
slow.
push again.
Yeah, the dialect. She was dialecting pole
didn't
pole.
want,
You get what I'm saying? So, ikafika the next day around 4. I was like, nah, this is not happening.
Time is up,
Yeah.
guys.
I called my guys in State House. I was like, hey, bro, man, I'm not from one. Can you guys do anything? Like, kata ya simu, bro. They got the call.
I just had my name from
Namela,
the end.
huu ni nani? Huu mtoto akikufa hapa tumepata shida sana. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there was a whole lot. They took her to CS, but I was not there because Pumwani they don't allow. There's no VIP in Pumwani. Yeah, yeah. But
There's no going
I
in the
made
theater
sure,
with your
yeah.
partner. You signed everything alone.
yeah, I made sure I was the first person she saw when she was leaving the theater. I was outside, like I was the first person in the hospital that morning.
Yeah.
So she was leaving. If the first person she saw like this was me, was like, oh my goodness, you're here.
Yes.
Nobody was even there.
Oh my goodness. I can see Freddie telling me my time was
Yeah.
up like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
But Zulu, quickly before we go on a break.
I think we have example of the man we have been talking about.
Yes. 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 Yes.
So those who have been asking where are the good men, you are welcome.
Kuna S-dance. I mean,
It's just, I think we call it's to see that they fought together.
Yes.
And you can see, okay, opposites attract. The personalities are just opposite. No? The man is just flamboyant, soccer team. The lady is-
Jamani kutoka Tanzania mi mpole.
Shemeji hawa. So I like the fact that you can see the energy.
Yeah.
They did not blame each other. He's stuck at home all that period of grieving because this woman was only when you should have, you went home, you went full, you're coming back empty. What Naomi said, I left full, come back empty. For a woman, that is unbearable. And just what you can do is to stick there. As she asks the questions that she has known, as she cries herself to sleep, as sometimes she can't eat. And this man did just that.
Yeah.
He needed to provide because, again, you don't sit here and then our house is locked. The grieving will be interrupted. So he still needed to pay rent.
And also, we're not liars. We're not liars. We won't lie to you that we were it was a smooth ride in terms of, us trusting each other and all the stuff. Of course, there were a few issues here and there.
yeah.
But that's the time that you get to know, like, is this thing for a short time or a long time?
Absolutely.
And are you guys in the same page as far as the future is concerned? You know what I'm saying?
True.
So you pull through all those, misunderstandings, all those slip-ups, all those, wild stages of your life of, confrontations and all that. That's when you know, is there God in between this family?
Yeah.
Is there family in between this family? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a lot entailed. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Try to leap a build. Can grief make a marriage stronger, or does it pull couples apart? That's the question we're asking you today. And we're taking a quick break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Elevate Show. We're talking marriage, grief, and finding purpose. And Zulu, I want to just say, the way you set it up at the beginning, it's like you knew the kind of man who's coming in to share the story with us, because it was very clear.
I tell you, by the time people can encourage others when they are coming from bleeding,
Yes.
that is already a message. Most people split.
That's true.
They split in the bleeding, or they start living like roommates. The spark dies. To go back to admire each other when you're coming from a bloody battle,
Yeah.
when you're this young, you don't think of mortuary, all right?
Yeah, never.
And when you have had a smooth pregnancy, your hopes are 100 of 100.
Yeah.
When you've had near losses, you sort of prepared for anything.
Yeah.
When you've had no incident,
Yeah.
you don't imagine that.
No.
So the anger that you were mishandled, that you had paid, this man went out of his way to make sure he has done what a man should do.
Yes.
He was too let down. I just want to congratulate them for forgiving, for letting go, and for going back to try again, that they have a happy ending.
Yeah.
And also interpreting it spiritually, like if he had gone with his plan to go champion for the nation, he might have become Mau Mau,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know,
Absolutely.
and she might have been grieved of him, you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like that positive interpretation, because sometimes if you stick on the offense, you remain offended.
Yeah.
If you see the bigger picture, maybe God had another plan, you're able to let go.
Yeah.
I want to congratulate them that psychologically they let go, started another chapter, and now they have another reason not to break up. I'm sure if you think of leaving this woman,
Never.
you just imagine.
Actually, you see that's the time that I really, really, really realized why God made a man for a woman. You get what I'm saying? Women need men during birth. You need to be
Zulu,
present.
you say this all the time.
You need to be present for them. I've been in that labor room. I saw what she was going through. My goodness, women are miracle makers, man. You need to be appreciated a lot. And it's just awesome. And even the second pregnancy, I was still there for her virtually, because I video called her through the night. She was never alone until she slept. You get what I'm saying? She wakes up, the first video call, anapata miss call zangu. Anyway, yeah, so
That labor
you have
pain,
to-
they hinted briefly of 15 hours.
Yeah.
That one, they just mentioned from 10
Yeah.
to 3 tomorrow.
Yeah.
I just want, men have been put on simulators.
Yes.
You've seen those
Yeah.
to sense. And by the time
Yeah.
it gets,
I know,
by the time it gets to
Oh
her,
my goodness.
they can't stand it.
They can.
So this man will never call women weak, because he has seen his woman endure what should kill her, and she was not supposed to die
Yeah.
for 15 hours. This man will never talk about 50-50, because he could not carry 50% of that pain.
Never.
This man will never say about, you are not as hot as you used to be, because he has seen what took away the hotness. If at all the hotness went anywhere. So I'm just saying, men, let's come closer to what are women going through. So this nonsense of what do you bring to the table?
Yeah.
You will see the table. You know,
Ask your mother what she brought to the table through you. Ask her.
Exactly.
She will tell you. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, because I saw it firsthand. Nobody told me. I witnessed it with my own eyes. And Shout out to you.
That movie of bloody birth is a reality. It's not a saying.
No.
It's a blood. There's nothing decent about giving birth.
No.
Nothing decent.
Not at all.
You see what women go. If they are being the screams. The reason they don't allow men
Yeah.
in Pumani, you can see. You can see.
She was
The man may
traumatized.
never.
Oh.
The man may never get the courage again to
to get
do
there.
that.
Yeah.
So it's so
Yeah.
compassionate. Just to say congratulations for this man for going to the slaughterhouse called and to come back with compassion and to see hold his woman. And now he knows what he's protecting her from.
Of course, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask my lady, how did you manage to cope the stigma, the negative energy from relatives, friends?
Okay, one thing I believe, Jeremiah 29:11, for I have the plans for you, plans to prosper and not to harm you. That made me move on because again, watu watasema, people will talk. But to know the truth, what happened, I can't keep on telling everyone, this is what happened, this is what happened. People will talk. But I was positive because I know I'm a human being. And the doctor were human too. Like, let's not blame the doctors. Maybe it was even God's plan. You understand? But God was trying me and my marriage was trying our faith. But I keep on being positive because again, people will always talk. You can't make people shut up. They will always talk. And you have to be positive for yourself, not for anyone. Be positive because you believe if you had the first child, you have another and another and another. People will always talk. You should just put your ears numb or just don't listen what people say. Believe on what you can do and what you might do. Yeah, that's what I can say.
All right. Thank you for that.
Sensation.
Yeah, right? Like, that's my woman.
Yeah.
We have another question here.
Proud of her.
I'm happy that you let go and let God, and that was awesome. Again, on the part of like he said, like the way you went to the hospital and the doctors were doing unasema walikuwa na watch maandamano. Are they even for real? Did you even sue them, guy? What are you doing here if you never sued them? What really happened? Like the legal part, like, or you just let it be? I don't know. Please.
I didn't want that to happen. You know why? Even if I see them, no, any amount of money would return that child. Why would I go that? I didn't want to go that low. Babe wanted to do that, but I told him, if God is real, He is a God of restoration, He will bring her back. And He really brought her back. She's a female, by the way. The same, yeah.
And you know what's a miracle?
Yeah.
God restored exactly 1 year later and a day before our previous due date.
What?
Yeah.
No,
Third.
3rd of July.
3rd of July.
Our due date for the first one was 4th.
So we celebrate Papa.
Yeah. It was just the other weekend. We just did a birthday party for her. We actually dropping the reel on Friday. So it was a beautiful, beautiful celebration.
So God restored.
It was a crazy week. You can imagine, same week,
You're grieving.
yeah, we're grieving the same week. Then the other week, we're celebrating
The
Sarah.
birthday.
And we can never even, grieve our daughter on 25th very well because now 25th, every 25th, there's tensions in this country. So we never visit our 25th. Yeah, we visit our the other one we could not visit her because it was crazy, the tensions, plus she was pregnant.
Yeah.
This is the baby already.
Yeah.
And now this one we had to visit on 26th because 25th there was tensions all over.
Yeah.
So we just have to leave that history with us.
So faith has kept you. Let's just say faith has kept you, like knowing God. I've heard you are a woman of the Bible and you know the word of God.
Yeah.
Like that is what has mostly, keeping you all through. Like if you didn't know God, do you think it would have been that easy? Like how it happened?
I think right now I could be a junkie.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Without God, I could have maybe be someone else. Maybe I couldn't be here today. Maybe Nick could have been with someone else, and maybe I could have been wrecked down. I'm telling you, God. Tell me, you can't tell me others, but
Tell
God.
you what,
God.
she took me back to God.
She did.
Yeah, she took me back
And
to
that's
church.
all right.
She took me back to church. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it was so hard for me even to go back to church because I was like, okay, come on, we've been speaking all these years. I need a baby. Why are you denying me a baby? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But she was like, bro, let's just go back, baby. Let's just go back. We went back. The pastor was so happy to see us. He prayed for us. I remember we were crying.
Yeah. I went to the
Yes.
aisle actually.
Yeah, to the altar, yeah.
I
And-
really broke down there, and the pastor was like, "God will restore."
Yeah.
And he sure did. He
Yeah.
sure did. We have one final question.
There is this habit that hospital, when they see your insurance, they want to make money from it. The same thing
That is a
the same thing that
point.
happened to them happened to my sister. The same thing. Mtoto amekufa lakini hawataki kukuambia, wanataka kwanza kuweke. They want to keep it secret so
They
that
drain it.
they drain the account.
Cry.
Then after some time, then they tell you that the baby is dead, and they have the audacity to tell you that you can live for us this child.
I know.
So it happened the same way.
Yeah,
you
the
can
same
do a-
way.
Thing.
But the second one akaamua acha twende
Pumwani.
another hospital. They akaenda Pumwani. She delivered very well.
And we use SHA, by the way. SHA
Yeah.
is a good
Oh, yeah.
SHA.
People,
I
do you know? Do you know? Okay, people always bash the government, but that day, yeah, it did. Actually, we paid
20K.
20,000 shillings is what we used.
And you did see it.
They waived a lot of it. I don't see, yes, it was.
Now they did it so well. I thought
Yeah.
maybe they would just
Action,
do
action,
it.
action.
It was.
It's actually people are referred to
yeah,
Pumwani
we
for
found Nairobi
good
Hospital,
CS
bus
session.
there,
Yeah.
Nairobi Hospital. There's a lot of hospitals over there. Mata Hospital,
Yeah.
van was over there. So most of the CS emergencies, they go to Pumwani because they have the best for CS.
Yeah.
And people don't, influencers won't tell you that
No.
because they want to sell for your aesthetics.
Yes.
You see what aesthetics did for us? You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So us, we decided to invest on the aesthetics by now giving also our daughter a mark, you know, when I took her from the hospital
Yeah.
in a limo. Yeah. And it was the first baby at Pumwani by the, yeah.
Ever be picked up
You know,
in
the
a limo.
vibes, bro, because people could have talked. You know, people on Instagram. But
Yes.
one thing I want to tell people is don't bash the government hospitals. Trust them. They have the best medical practitioners ever. Very experienced over there because these are the people go for money. So they get people they can afford, you know, to make more money. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the government will give you quality doctors.
Yeah.
Doctors that are vetted by the government. Even those young people that we saw having the Amapiano JBLs, they are very quality. Yeah. Actually, he was part of the people that were delivering my wife.
Oh my goodness.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
And the sharp bit of it, it works. It worked for me. So I don't know, man.
Yeah.
But there
And-
are people who can't afford.
And one thing I can say, I always see politicians, you know, splash money, especially now we're going to the campaigns.
Yeah.
I've seen so many politicians, you know, give goons money. They pay policemen for cover and all that stuff. Or even people just flaunting money here and there.
Go to
How about just take a
Pumwani,
quarter of
yeah.
it and go to Pumwani?
There's
or any
some
other
people,
government
only
hospital and see
1,000.
stranded
She
mothers
can't
over there?
leave the hospital. She can't afford a 1,000.
I
And we really help
we
people
helped like
that day.
almost 3 to 4 mothers live
Yeah, we
because
helped
of
them.
500.
Wait, you paid?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
I paid for them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had to because
Yeah.
come on, we would feel their pain. Imagine 500 shillings. Mtu ameka OC 2 weeks.
Joanna
Aju-
1,000
Ana.
bob. Na bado atalipia
Wengine unapata ni
kitanda.
street mothers, ana mtu wa kumletea ati hiyo thao. You get what I'm saying? How is she going to leave the hospital? But you are there, you're paying goons 1,000 shillings to come shout 1 or 2 times.
Yeah.
Go help those mothers stranded in the hospital.
Thank you so much.
Even those who use drinks to wash their hands.
Yeah, go
go
watch.
there. Go there.
Yeah, sharp boys.
If you have that money, go and help.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
go
wish
help
one
over
day
there.
if I
This
make
forex
it, I'll help
traders.
people.
This for
Yeah.
Onyango Tate is my boy. Stay guided. Go stay guided, man.
Uanze na sakoli yako
Yeah.
kwanza.
Go there.
Unaanza na
Yeah.
sakoli yako. But as we come to this conversation,
Yeah.
what Namalok, what would be the encouragement for any couple, any mother who's gone through loss, in marriage, solo? What worked for you, or what would you encourage them to do through that time?
What I can say, don't choose someone just because you want to have a thing or two. If you want this thing called marriage is not just wearing a white dress. It's not about the celebration. It's about how you are ready to be with this person for the rest of his life or her life, whether he has it or not, whether he's sick or his health. Marriage is a big thing. It takes a whole village. It takes sacrifices. You can't tell me today your guy doesn't have money, you leave him. That's not marriage. Don't get married just because someone has something. You should be there for whatever the circumstances that comes with it. So as young couples, if you love someone, love him truly or love her truly, because at the end of the day, like, anything can happen. And if that makes you quit, I'm telling you for sure, like, you are not in a marriage, you are not ready to get married, and don't waste someone's time. You understand? But all I can say, put God first. Tell God to give you a man who will love you with whatever you'll be going through. God first and always God. That's what I can say.
Neighbor, I don't know how you're going to go after that one, but all the best.
Yeah. Encouragements to,
Yes.
like she said, marriage is not all about love, actually. Are you guys friends in the first place? Like, is this a person? You see, me and her, if we have a misunderstanding, our life stops. You get, she can't watch her favorite movies. It stops. Like I said, our lives, because we have the same likings. You get what I'm saying? We watch the same kind of movies, entertainment, going out. I can't go outside. I can't do anything if you're not okay. So there's that friendship between us that if it's not there, our life is meaningless. You get what I'm saying? So it's beyond what people see as marriage. And just get a person who loves you for who you are, not for what you can offer on the table. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She loves me. People would look at me and be like, that is I don't want to use them. But yeah, you get what I'm saying? People would judge me and thought I was not going to be a family man. You get what I'm saying? In some people's words. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Some people gave me 3 months. Actually, in the place where we met, people gave us an ultimatum of 3 months. That if you guys go beyond 3 months, I will pay you guys. They've been paying, bro. 4 years later, they're still waiting. They're like, oh my goodness.
So I'm really, really happy that you two have shared this story and the restoration is happening.
Yeah.
And I wish and pray that you don't keep this to yourself. Kuna phrase Zulu anasemanga ya kuna watu walitumwa kwa sheitani.
Yeah.
Anaisemanga in a better way, guys. Anatumanga kwa sheitani ndio wakuje watu warn juu venye yuko kunakaa. So you are the voice for the people who feel like they cannot keep their marriage together because of what is happening, or maybe even choosing right from the onset. But asanteni sana kwa kuja. Zulu, please tufungie isho. Unajua Freddy ako pale akiniambia, let's wrap it up.
Yeah, I don't know whether you noticed how he was looking at her when she was talking. Yes. You see that look?
Yes.
That is wordless, just full of admiration. You need that person who can just watch you like you're the best thing in the world.
She is.
Are you That's what, by the way, he says when they have a difference, their life stops. Now when you have a difference, he is happy. When she has annoyed you, now she's alive. And that's the person you're trying to marry. Just to say, find a person who it bothers them when you are bothered. It hurts them when you are hurt. They are in pain when you are in pain. When you're in hospital, he does not sleep. He wants to make sure you don't feel alone. And he may not carry the pregnancy with you, but I make sure you don't go through anything alone. That's the standard. Today we have an illustration that he had a bad boy life, okay? And then
you caught on really fast.
The vibes.
He met a clean girl and he has another life now. You don't have to stay in destruction. He even noticed that maybe he would not have survived if those things did not happen. If he was not a committed husband who came with his wife, maybe that was a way to save him. through the situation.
Yeah.
I just want to tell people that you can be fully alive as this man and try everything and still come back and say, now I want to be a responsible present father and a man. It's possible. Don't say this generation. This is not simping. This is love.
Yes.
This is not weakness. This is sacrificial covenantal love. And I tell you the truth, when you are together like this, you don't need to go on rooftop to feel alive. You know, people are trying, they're climbing trees. They're climbing. Even a hand, touching hands feels, it just feels out of this world.
Absolutely.
Stop swallowing blue pills, okay?
Ooh.
Stop killing yourself. Love a woman sincerely, and the experience will be out of this world, even when it looks ordinary. Stop changing women thinking you're looking for something there. Love one sincerely, and you'll experience true love. This is love. Pornography is not love.
No.
This is love.
Yeah.
Be sincere, be true, keep your word, and you'll experience what you've been looking for. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. You know, the vibes.
Asanteni sana na Mr. and Mrs. Otieno.
You know the
Pole.
vibes.
Asante sana Bruno. Thanks to my amazing audience. Thank you for tuning as well. You know the vibes.
Yes, sir.
Every single Wednesday. See you next week. Same time, same place. Adios.